Hello everyone, it's G here. I saw a question on the entrepreneurs group and someone asking for help, and this is what he said. I'm starting a candle business, creating candles, but I have no clue of how to start. There are no resources where I live. So this is the question that he was asking for help, and he wants to start a candle business. Um, and the reason I post this video is I believe some of you may have the similar problem as well. Doesn't matter what type of business that you start. At the beginning, you may see a lot of, you may get overwhelmed about how many things that you need to work on to start a business. You may have some different feeling. Besides your excitement, you may have some fear about whether your business idea can be successful, whether the customer will get into your business idea, and you may get overwhelmed with different steps. You may get into some uncomfortable situation, for example making the cold call. You may imagine that how could you imagine when you make the cold call to the customers, how could you imagine when you need to deal with different numbers and so on. So that's why I post this question here. And if you have this similar question and you already find out what you need to do, congratulations. If you already take any action no matter what, that's wonderful. But if you're still stuck in this thinking, and you still keep thinking that you don't know where to start, you think that you don't have any resources where you live, you think that you feel helpless, you don't have any one to help you, you don't have any mentors, and you keep stuck thinking about this, you cannot start your business, but at the same time you cannot concentrate on doing something else, you keep thinking about the business all the time. So then it's become the problem, because right now you are stuck at this point. You are not able to concentrate on like developing your career, expand your career. You cannot concentrate on that because your mind keep thinking about the business, but at the same time you're not putting any action to start a business, to build a business, to grow the business. So now you just stuck, like you stuck at the intersection without knowing where to go, without be able to make a decision about which way to go, and just put 100% energy on going there. So how can you get out of this situation? Well, in order to be able to get out of the situation, first of all, we need to get more understanding about our problem. We need to get more understanding about what we are thinking right now, what we are feeling right now, how we have this thinking, what are you really looking for, how do you have this thinking, how do you think that there's no resources, how do you think that you don't have any clue how to start, what are the clues that you are looking for, what are the resources that you are looking for, and how do you think that way, what makes you think that. So the thinking that you have right now is just the some presented. It's kind of like you are having the headache and you are not sure what is going on under that problem. The headache itself is just the presented symptom. It's similar with this. This one is just the presented symptom. It's telling you that there's something going on, some thinking going on in your brain that make you think this way, that make you look at the situation at this way, and you cannot look at the situation another way because you don't know what's another way that you can look at, and you cannot force yourself to think as a different way because your mind is programming this way. So in order to be able to think differently to be able to get out of this situation, you need to reprogramming your mind. But in order to be able to reprogramming your mind, to be able to look at the situation different way, we need to find out what is the root causes that make we think this way. And all those root causes are your belief, your perception about different events happen through your life. When something happens through your life, you gain some learning from it. You make some learning, you make some conclusion, you make some belief from it. And when those beliefs match with that situation, with that event, you accept it. And when you accept it, it get in deep into your brain, and it make your brain, it run your brain that way, and it make you think that way. So right now, in order to be able to get rid of the current situation, in order to get out of it, we need to find out all of those beliefs, all of those conclusions that make we think this way, and be able to, and then we need to go into those conclusions to understand it, to find out where we think, where this conclusion coming from, why we make these conclusions, and find how this conclusion connect with the current situation. Find the flaws in there, break it, gain the new understanding. When you gain the new understanding, you will be able to look at the current situation at the different way. And when you look at the current situation at the different way, now the problem is changed. The problem is not exist, because now you look at the situation different way. You get out of the problem, and now you have the option to think differently and to feel differently and to look at the current situation different way. You find a new solution. You find the solution out of it. And this will help you to decide, or you may think that, oh, the candle business is not the right business, and you can stop thinking about this and start another business, or go with the candle business and you know what you lack and you focus on those things. Or you may find out that you already have the resources on your hand. But because we cannot see all those things yet, it's because you still have this belief, and those beliefs make you think this way only. So when you break those beliefs, you think with another way, and you will get a new learning, and you will be able to decide which way you want to go, and you can put 100% your energy on doing those things. And at the end, you will be successful at the way you want. I hope that you find this video helpful, and if you have any question, please let me know. Thank you very much for your listening, and talk to you next time.